and welcome to My Xbox and Me, episode 535. I am one of your hosts, MC Fixer, alongside the one and only, the man in the dark. They call him the Batman. It is Too Fresh Crash.
I really have to move my setup. So the problem with my setup right now,
No,
I have a window right in front of me.
you don't need to move
The
your
lighting's
setup.
just two.
You need to buy a light.
I need to move my setup.
No, see, you don't need to move your setup. You just need a light.
I need to move my setup first.
Why?
So
Your
light
setup's
won't fit-
fine. I like this setup. I like this background.
I either need to move my setup or I need to get something to block off the light. Because the problem is the
Block
natural light
off
is
the
what
light.
I have a window right in front of me,
Yeah,
like
so?
a roof window. That
So?
lighting fucks up my lighting all the time.
No, but it wouldn't if you had a light.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
If
you
you
know,
had a light,
you know better than me. You know better than me.
Crash,
I'll trust you.
Why do I know better than you, Crash?
I don't know, because Despawn taught you. Daddy Despawn taught you.
Nah,
Like a good daddy does.
I thought you were going to say because of my complexion, skin color, and because I have to deal with it in different tones.
There's that too, but
that wasn't what he was referencing. Though. Kind of heartbroken.
I'd rather give daddy credit.
Oh, fair enough. And the return of the one and only Mr. Paul Despawn. How are you, sir? The man on the ones and twos. Sorry, intro's different this week.
It's a weird one, right? Yeah, I know why. Because you just don't want to. You got to bring yourself to date at some point, Fix. Just.
I really don't like it. I'm not calling another man that. I can't. I generally can't.
Daddy Despawn is totally fine.
I'm usually pretty good about many things. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good with like most things. I don't think I can bring myself to call you the D word.
I mean, you call me many D words.
Sure you have called him daddy before.
Mm-hmm.
No, he is a dad, but that's I think the issue. I can call you dad all day long.
Yeah, Papa Despawn.
You've called him daddy on this podcast.
No. I'm not. No. I might have in reference to, but I'm not as his name every single day. I don't like it.
That's unsettling. But yeah, no. What? Just to go back to the earlier comment. Yeah, like I've got my window open. I've got the Elgato lights. Shout out Elgato. Yeah, my lighting's fine. Right?
I also,
if you was, you know what?
Crash.
I take it back. Despawn deserves no credit. He deserves nothing.
Oh, okay.
Crash, in your defense, if you were in England, I would have sorted you out some lights already by now. But because you're in the US of A, makes things a lot harder. A lot harder.
I could have also sorted out my own lights by this point.
I mean, yeah. What episode are we on this week?
I mean, Chris, you said it. I may have thought it for about 6 years.
Let's not,
you know, I respect it. It is episode 535, Despawn.
Yeah, you've had many episodes chances to get some lights.
I haven't been here for 535.
I haven't been, Crash. You've been here a lot longer than you think you have, dude.
I said I haven't been here for 535 episodes.
And that statement is not incorrect. That statement is not incorrect. Well, if you don't know, this is our weekly Xbox podcast right here on youtube.com/myxboxandme and all podcast services. If you want to support us financially, patreon.com/mcfixer. You can find us on all podcast services. On the Patreon, you can find the MXAM tier. You can support at that level to support all things MXAM. Go subscribe to us over on YouTube and hit us up with a follow over on Twitch as well at MXM official. Sorry, I'm still getting used to it. I apologize. Quick plug at the start. Our Battlefield 6 review is currently live over on the short forms, TikTok, Twitter,
Blue Sky,
YouTube Shorts, Blue Sky, sure.
Instagram,
and not Instagram because no. So Instagram, my fault, but it's not really my fault. So I tried to do it literally as you left stream the other day. Tried to connect the accounts. It wouldn't connect to the MXM account. It kept trying to connect to the MC Fixer account.
So you
couldn't do anything about it.
So you have to log in. Yeah, you have to log out and log in as MXAM, and then do it.
I tried. Yeah, it didn't work.
Weird.
It didn't work. Yeah, it was a whole thing. So it'll be on Instagram tomorrow, probably. So yeah. Shout out to our Patreon producers, Steezy Sam and Aaron Guard. We appreciate you boys so much. Topic of the show this week, boys, Battlefield 6. It is out right now for everybody to play. I have played quite a lot of it. Thank you to EA for sending over copies to all of us, actually, at MXM. Thank you to them. We've all been playing it on PC, just so everyone knows what platform we've been playing it on. I have actually beaten the single player story, and I've played probably a little bit more multiplayer than you guys, just because I was doing the review as well. But we've all played it, we've all experienced it in some way, shape, or form. I have to say, and I'll kick off, Battlefield 6 feels and plays amazing. Honestly, I went in, especially with the review, and we'll get to some of the conversations around the single player at the moment. But I went in very much hyped for the game. I didn't realize how hyped I actually was for the game, and that's always a scary place to be when you're reviewing a video game, as I'm sure we all know, right? Like, sometimes the best experience in reviewing a video game is when you have no expectations for it, because it can then blow you away. Battlefield 6 was the opposite for me. I was very excited to play it, and it still has blown me away, if I'm being totally honest. I think, starting with its single player, the big critics out there right now, some people, IGN gave it a 5 out of 10. No beef with their review or anything like that, but I just disagree wholeheartedly. Crash looks confused, which is hilarious, which means he hasn't seen this.
5? No, I have not. A 5 out of 10 is crazy.
Yeah, IGN gave Battlefield 6's campaign a 5 out of 10. And look, again, no hate to anybody. Everyone is entitled to their opinions. That's what reviews are. They are just people's opinions. And I've seen people critique the campaign, and I critiqued it in my own short form review as well, which I do think it feels a little emotionless, is the best way to say it for me. It's very much a generic military shooter told in a story way that isn't that interesting, if I'm being totally honest with you, which lacks it lacks a very good villain throughout the entirety of its campaign. I'm not going to spoil it. This will be spoiler free, because again, this game's just come out. But yeah, it's like what I said in the review is, it is a fantastic set piece to set you up for what you actually care about with Battlefield, which is its multiplayer. It is designed that way. It is very obviously designed that way. Now, some people seem to be very upset by that. I personally wasn't. I used it as a great appetizer to my main course, which is the multiplayer, because to me it was like, perfect. I'm going to sit down and play this 4 to 5 hour campaign. I'm going to get familiar with the guns. I'm going to get familiar with the gadgets. I'm going to get familiar with the vehicles. I'm going to get familiar with the not so much the maps, because obviously they're designed extremely different and converted to what a multiplayer map would look like, but it's the same sort of locations and things of that nature. And I had a good time with it. I gave it a 7 on the MXAM scale, which is a good, I believe, yeah. Which I believe is a good. I think it is good. I don't think you can play Battlefield 6's gunplay and give it anything less than good, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah. Like, just that on its own made it at least a 6, and then give me a story that I wasn't skipping cutscenes throughout the entire thing. Yeah, I'm happy with my review. I'll just say that. Despawn, you said just before we started, you started it, right?
Yeah, so I feel like I'm about 3 hours or so into the campaign. So I'm not like near the. I don't think I'm that close to the end.
How many missions you in? I can tell you. How many missions you in?
I can't tell you the number. I made it to Brooklyn.
So you got like 4 more missions, I think.
Okay, yeah. So yeah. So I mean, I'll say the bridge that you see in the trailer that gets blown up, I've just passed that mission. So yeah. So and from everything you said, I kind of agree with. I think like there's not a lot of like story that grabbed me. I feel like a lot of it is kind of rushed through a little bit. Like they don't really touch on the bad guy too much, and it just feels like you said, it is very much built for set pieces, and yeah, just like familiarizing yourself with how the controls work in a Battlefield in 2025. But saying that, like, it's beautiful. Everything looks gorgeous. We know that, like, for everyone who's watched our streams in the past, my PC's a potato at this point, and my PC is running it perfectly fine. And everything looks gorgeous. No ray tracing, which I said there wasn't going to be, and I don't think it needs it. I think it looks beautiful as it is anyway. And yeah, like playing through the different missions and trying out the different weapon types, whether it be like assault rifles, silenced weapons, like there's one specific one based around just sniper rifles, which is a ton of fun.
My favorite mission, I think. I think that might be my favorite mission. So probably my favorite mission throughout is just putting you in those scenarios where like you're going to be a sniper, and then like the call outs and all that stuff. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I think, like I say, you mentioned like it gets you used to like how multiplayer works, and I think it does that really well because a lot of the missions. So the way that the team is built, like, is it Dagger 13?
Dagger 13, yeah.
Yeah, every single person in that mission is a different class. So the 4 classes from the multiplayer, and there is at least one mission throughout this campaign for each one of them where it is specifically built around that class. Like, there is a mission where you are keeping a tank alive, so you have to work as an engineer. There's the recon one. Yeah, there's assault ones. There's a mission for each of them, and I think they do a really good job of like building that into the game, but then just like it just being a fun story. Like, it's not like in depth. Like, it's not going to grab your heartstrings by any measure, but you still have fun with it. And like I say, the gameplay itself, like the bare bones of the gameplay, is just like so good that I'm fine with that.
Yeah, 100%. Chris, have you had a chance to play it at all?
No, I haven't touched the single player yet.
I don't think you'll care for it.
From the sounds of it, no.
Yeah.
But
You're not missing anything.
I'll still at least try it out to see how it is.
Yeah, play the first mission. I mean, you'll know pretty quickly if you give a crap or not, to be honest with you. Yeah, again, I think if you're somebody who hasn't played a Battlefield game in a really long time, I would play the story. Like, I think it's worth playing for that alone. And you're not like a multiplayer centric person. That being said, if we move over to the multiplayer is fantastic in my opinion. Like, I've not enjoyed a Battlefield game since Battlefield 4 to this level, and I'm annoyed that we have to do this podcast right now because I would much rather be playing Battlefield, if I'm being totally honest. Like, and I think that's the biggest compliment that you can give a game, if I'm honest, when you don't want to do anything but that. It's the Conquest maps are so fun. Yeah. Now, it's challenging. And I think if you are somebody who is coming in playing from maybe like an Apex or a Call of Duty or something like that, you are not going to enjoy this game if you play it the same way in which you play those types of games. It is not a slide canceling, bunny hopping shooter. That isn't what Battlefield is, especially when you're playing Conquest. If you see, and Crash played it really well when he jumped on, like, if you see somebody in a tank and you don't have somebody on engineer, you need to switch over and focus the tank. Because the tank is going to take over the map and you're going to lose a lot. Put it this way, I played for the 12-hour stream yesterday, half of that being just horror stuff, half of that being Battlefield. I think I might have only won 2 matches the whole time.
Did you enjoy the others, though?
I was top of the leaderboard the entire other time, and I had a great time then. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I think that's the thing for me. It feels nice to. Do you know what? There's a couple of things. It feels nice to be relearning a game again. That's fun. It feels nice going on TikTok and people being like, "Bro, get your stupid video." Like, I've been looking at the comments. It's just, get your setup videos out of here. We don't care. And like, it's nice to see the internet kind of like. Don't get me wrong. There's still people that are gonna do them and they're gonna enjoy them, but it's nice to see like that initial, like, the game's been out for 10 minutes, you don't have the best class, shut the hell up. Like,
no one knows what the meta is. What are you talking about? But no, it is fun learning with like everyone. Like, I know obviously content creators like yourself have like a little early access, but everyone else is like going in on day one, and it's like, it's just fun learning it again. Like, I've got the group chats and Discord popping off, like, all right, who's getting on today, and like who wants to grind for this and that, and it's just like it's so nice to see.
Crash, what do you think of the game?
I really like it from what we played. I think it echoes the same sentiments we had when we played the beta, which is, I think, a really good thing because we were all really big up on the beta. And so seeing that nothing drastically changed with that and it feels just as good as it did then, is definitely a really big positive. It's just, you get into a Battlefield match and you might not win the match. Like you said, I think we lost all our matches yesterday when we played.
Yeah.
I had fun every single match we played. There was no match where I was like, oh, this is a horrible experience. I wish I could just quit out of this or whatever.
I was going to say, there was even one match we did where we just got locked in our HQ by the opposing team. And even that, it was just hilarious. Like
Yeah.
we knew it was going to go horribly wrong, but it's like it was just funny trying to escape to A, and it's just like, yeah, no, so much fun.
The thing I love about Battlefield so far, right, is I feel like I'm playing a match within a match, right? Like there's the 32 versus 2 versus 32. I can only control what me and my squadron do. Ultimately, right? Especially if I'm playing with 3 other friends. Like, so I like the fact that like we are going to try and be the top squad, because you can still be the top squad and not win the match. Like I think when we played, we came second like 3 times. Like in the entire game, our squadron was second. And it's sort of like a fight within a fight, right? Like you've got the overall win-lose between the teams.
Yeah.
Then you have, all right, I'm trying to, level up my guns, so I'm just going to try and get as many kills as I possibly can. That's another mini thing inside the game. Then there's someone like me who likes to play the objective. I'm constantly looking at who's got the most objectives, so I'm in competition with the other team. I'm like, they got 14, I need 15, I need 15, I need to be above them just in objectives. Like, there's these so many different little mini fights happening in the entire game that I really enjoy.
You can also lose the overall match, but win every single fight you're in. Like, oh, I'm going for point C and I get point C, but they get something else and they're winning the match off of that. But you also feel like you're constantly winning as well. So when that loss comes, it's like, we did our best. Like we can't watch C while we're capping A, et cetera, et cetera. So we can't do it satisfying. Yeah,
you can't do it all. You can't really do it all. You literally you can't. I'm the thing I'm struggling with at the moment is the vehicles. I think a lot of people are struggling with that. I'm not good in the vehicles. I'm not good at attacking vehicles. I'm not good at any of that. So at the moment, that's my new learning thing for the day. Is like get better in vehicles.
I think the move is when you see a vehicle, everyone in the squad switches, pulls out the rocket launchers, kills it, and it's like, okay, it's down until it respawns. We can go back to our other classes. Because you don't get punished for it, I don't think.
No.
So there's no point in not doing it.
Yeah, the only issue I've got at the moment is with the current like default loadout. For rocket launchers, it relies on having a laser pointer from another team member. So I think the recon gets the laser pointer, and then the engineer gets the rocket launcher.
You can aim it and shoot it. Against tanks, it's not bad. I'd imagine against like helicopters and stuff.
Yeah, and air, it just won't fire. Yeah. So yeah, like there are some that will like just like fire and forget, but yeah, it's like laser pointers are a go-to.
Interesting.
I think I might have to start focus on recons.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was a mechanic in the game. That's actually very interesting.
So they used to have it where I think you could. I think Assault had it originally, but Assault was like 2 OP, so they moved the laser pointer to the recon type.
I thought it was the Assault type.
I mean, it might be one of them. The one of them that isn't the engineer type has the laser pointer.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, honestly, I'm really enjoying it. If anybody, again, I'm doing a giveaway currently, and we were doing giveaways all throughout yesterday's stream. Shout out to everyone who come through to yesterday's stream. Shout out to Despawn for doing the MXAM stream and me on my own channel. We learned a few things there as well about giveaways and stuff. That was cool. We did the shared chat, and you can talk in one chat and still be entered, which is cool. I like that. I do like that.
Remember that for the future.
Exactly. What was I going to say? Oh crap! What was I going to say?
Something about giveaways. Cool.
Yeah, I don't remember. I can't remember. I don't remember. Yeah, but Battlefield, really enjoying it. I'm sure we'll have a lot more to say about it next week. But if oh sorry, that's what I was saying. Thank you. If somebody who came into my chat yesterday was very busy, was asking me should I buy it, 100% yes is my opinion. If you are somebody who is looking for a new shooter, Battlefield 6 is going to be. Maybe I'm speaking out of my rear end here, but I think it's going to be the biggest shooter of the year and throughout next year as well, if I'm being honest.
I think realistically, I think COD will be bigger, but I think Battlefield is better.
What makes you think it's going to be bigger out of interest?
I just think there's enough for that kind of, there's enough influencers and like it's big. I hate to use the term too big to fail, but like it is the Goliath in this day.
I don't think it's not going to be successful though. I don't think it's going to be. But what do we? Sorry, very quick question. What do you determine as bigger as well?
Sales.
Okay, that's not necessarily what I'm speaking about.
Okay.
And by the way, I don't think it's going to have bigger sales because I think Game Pass is going to eat away at some of those as well. But go on, Crash.
I'll also agree with you on the point of sales because that's something that always comes up with like Mortal Kombat in terms of fighting games. Mortal Kombat's almost never really considered the biggest fighting game the year it comes out, other than sales and like mainstream appeal. But like most like fighting game fans don't stick to it, and
That's
I'd imagine like Fix's
me.
point is like with
That's
shooters, the big shooter fans aren't going to really be sticking with COD
I
and Call
think
of
people are going to
Duty.
jump on. They're going to jump on. They're going to play it. They're going to go, I don't want this. And then they're going to jump in back to Battlefield.
Yeah.
We
Well,
have a
this
story
is
later on,
yeah,
which
I'm
is
gonna
going
say.
to feed into this, and it's going to be very interesting. And I think this will determine it. Which is Call of Duty's changing the skill-based matchmaking.
Mhm.
They're removing it back to how it used to be, and I think this change will be the real big teller. I think first of all, this change tells a lot about the state of Call of Duty, and I would take it as they're a little bit worried about Battlefield. With
100%.
that,
But wait. Let's not forget.
Well, let's-
Again, we're probably just
yeah.
destroying this. Do you want to hold it for later?
I say hold it for
We can
now.
hold it for later.
Okay, we'll hold it for later. We'll talk about it later then.
And again, just to clarify on the point here, when I say like what's going to be bigger, what's going to be better, like when I say bigger, I'm totally talking sales. I 100% think Battlefield is going to be the better game this season. I think it's got the more realistic combat. It's more fun. Like I don't feel like I'm dealing with cheaters. Like I don't think like in the time that we played it. Yet, but there is the obvious issue of people who they'd use kernel-based matchmaking, kernel-based anti-cheat. So like we'll see how that does.
It's also, if you're playing Conquest, which is, if you don't know what Conquest is, it's the big maps.
Mhm.
It takes you a while. If you like, maybe you'll have like a crack sniper that's cheating, right? But they are going to be sat up on a ridge, just like cracking. You just avoid that gigantic area and going like, I'm going to have fun over here. Then you've already killed me seven, 8 times. I'm going over here.
Yeah,
how many times did we do that? Where it's like we kept going for C, and it's like C's a dead end. We can't go for it anymore.
For C.
Do not touch
In future matches, we were just like, we're not going. C's not the point. We're not going for C ever anymore.
Yeah. Shout out to anyone who's playing the game. Liberation Peak, point C. If you don't lock it down straight away, just don't bother.
You're in trouble.
Yeah, just don't bother. Just go the other way.
Shout out to all the medics. You're real ones. I saw some. I don't know what the film is. It's Andrew Garfield, right?
I know what you're talking about.
Is that the one where he plays a priest? Is it a priest? Not a priest. But he's an
I know which one you mean.
You know what I'm on about, right? Like he doesn't hold weapons. I saw a video someone cut together yesterday of like a clip of him like talking, monologuing, and then it cuts to Battlefield gameplay of him just going around. It was top of the leaderboard, 0 kills, 20 deaths, and there was 145 revives. And I was like, bro, you get it. Play your goddamn role. Play your goddamn role. Love it.
Yep.
Absolutely loved it. So no, really enjoying Battlefield. I'm sure we'll have more to say on it next week. Let's jump into what's been in our box outside of Battlefield then, shall we? Finally, I can share what I've been playing.
Woo! What have you been playing?
Seeing as you guys just carried on the podcast without me.
Hey,
look, we didn't know if you'd be back. Did you want us to stop awkwardly and like, oh, Fix will be back 1 second?
He'll turn up at some point. No, we're professionals. We keep it going.
I thought Fix would be proud of us that we just kept it going. I'm gonna be honest, but Fix is not. Like Fix was greedy last week. Fix wanted to talk about the games.
Next time when you cut out, we'll just sit here in silence. Yeah, we'll just sit here in silence and wait.
The pause that messaged me, been like, "Yo, you coming back?" Yes. Oh, okay. Well, wait a second. You know,
you say that, but we had Matt that week, and we don't know about Matt.
Yeah, Matt drops out like
Matt
out. He's
like,
I'm
hey,
out.
I gotta go. I'm done.
You're not wrong. It actually hurts me to admit that you're not wrong. We spoke about Final Fantasy Tactics. I haven't played any more than that. Borderlands. Haven't played it since it killed the computer last week. So still waiting for some hot fixes when it comes to that. But I am doing 31 days of horror. So I've been playing through the entire Resident Evil series currently. I have beaten Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and I am at the end of Resident Evil 4. These are all the remakes, by the way. Resident Evil 4 remake. Me and Haley are going to finish it today. We've got 2 more chapters left. Like literally at the end of that. Oh man, I love Resident Evil, guys.
It's a good series.
I love Resident Evil. And I'll be honest, playing Resident Evil 1, when we get a remake of that, it's going to be magical.
Do you think we will?
Eventually, yeah.
I don't know.
Why wouldn't we?
I feel like they were happy enough with the last remake, and that's just the canon remake. now.
I mean, even if
Sure.
it's the canon remake, they can still. I think they'll go back and remake it at some point.
Well, I just don't. Why would they not? Is my thing. Like, there's going to come a time where they're going to. It's going to. What we got? Code Veronica. Where even if they go and do 5 and 6, I think that's where it stops, right? So it's like Code V, 5, 6. Maybe they do Outbreak 1 and 2. Now that that's whatever. After that, they're gonna go. All right, we like money. What should we do?
Like money.
Oh, we can remake Resident Evil 1 again. Like, there's no reason not to. And the amount of hype I think that will get now in the RE engine as well to complete that. The first 3, let's say, I think it makes, it's like, yes, is my answer, yes.
Do you think that after Resident Evil 1, because they don't have any more of those old school Resident Evil games to start remaking, that would be when they would look at something like Dino Crisis to revisit Dino Crisis?
I think we
You
get
get it
Dino
before that.
Crisis. I think we get Dino Crisis before they're done
Okay.
with everything else. I think that too many polls and too much fan outcry and things of that nature at this point for them not to have been like, yeah, we should probably do this now.
At least give them a taste.
Because why wouldn't you? Like, it just doesn't make sense.
It's money,
I feel
right?
like off of nostalgia alone, that game's gonna do well. I don't think it's gonna be a good game. I just want everyone to know. Like, I think it's gonna feel like Resident Evil 3, which I've just
Capcom don't
played
miss.
again.
Capcom don't miss.
Check out a mess.
Capcom, I love Capcom more than probably both of you put together, but they definitely do miss.
Exo Primal doesn't exist. Capcom.
I was about
don't
to
miss.
say, okay, all right, fine, okay, as long as we remember. As long as we remember. Mr. I love Exo Primal. Played it once, loved it.
I played it
Never
at least
again.
3 times.
Oh man, Despawn was in his bag back then. I love this game.
It's so good. I'm shooting dinosaurs. It's great.
Okay, buddy, whatever you say. But yeah, been enjoying playing through those again. I think this is only my 3rd time replaying through Resi 4 as well.
Really?
Which, yeah, Resi 4 remake, yeah, because it's the first time I'm ever shown Haley it.
And you hate that game, so yeah.
No, I hate what the game represents.
You hate. It's okay, Fix. You can just say. I
No, because I don't like.
I hate this game and this
I
franchise
hate the
that
fact
I
that
love.
people say that I hate Resi 4. I don't hate Resi 4.
Stop hating it then.
I don't hate Resi 4. I do not hate it. I don't hate it. Anyway, moving on. Again, I didn't get to talk about it last week, but the week before last, I played Assassin's Creed Shadows. The Claws of Awajar
Close.
expansion. I say it wrong every time, but I don't say it. It's weird, right?
Awaji.
Because I say it wrong, Awaji.
Mhm.
It's weird because, yeah, Awaji. Awaji makes way more sense. Awaji, anyway. Boys, I know you guys have not beaten it. It has one of the best boss fights in an AC game ever.
Okay.
It's what?
What first in Assassin's Creed? What do boss fights really mean?
What do you mean?
I don't think like who goes to Assassin's Creed for a boss fight?
No, but you should in this. 'Cause it's really good.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I mean, like, this
I
is
get
what
what
I'm
you're saying. It's,
like.
I get what you're
don't
saying.
know,
My brain
like-
just went to that. Like,
So they have like
I can't name one boss fight in an Assassin's Creed game.
sure, because you're just running around assassinating everyone, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but in this, they have a enemy that is like super stealthy. Like that's their whole thing. So there's a whole boss fight where you have to be stealthy the entire time, and it's so much fun.
Yeah. You hate
And
stealth.
that's how
Almost
you
as
know
much
it's
as you
good.
hate Resident Evil 4.
I don't hate Resident Evil 4. And I don't hate stealth. I'm just not.
Good at it.
I am the stealth king. I earned my title as the stealth king over on the YouTube channel for this. Crash.
Okay.
I had literally 1 HP left in that boss fight, and you have to like figure out where they are. And I literally was like, they're up there. I know they are. And that final moment, I killed a person. And honestly, I'm screaming and shouting. Chat's going crazy. It was, so good. So good.
so is the boss fight like you're hunting each other, or he moves to different places and you have to
So-
stealthily find him?
You're hunting them. So like they put a bunch of decoys around this area, and then you have to use like sort of like your sense to know the roundabout area, and then you attack it. But honestly, it's so good. It's dark and it's moody, and the lighting, and you're in the woods, and it's so good, man. Like if you've beaten Assassin's Creed Shadows, it's worth playing the expansion just for that boss, in my opinion.
Can I skip to the expansion? No.
Is it an end game thing?
Yeah, it's you have to beat the main game to get there, unfortunately.
I'm planning on jumping back into it before the end of
Same.
the year, so we'll see.
You guys haven't beaten it either of you, right?
No.
Our top 10 lists are going to look so different this year.
Yeah.
I think the top 3 will probably be like the same.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I think the top 5 will have like a lot of crossover, but like, yeah, maybe not the top 3 will look the same.
Well, what's your top 3 right now?
Not spoiling it. I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, what do you mean? Come on, we will do game of the
my
year
mind was
checking
more so
anyway.
for like the MXAM top 3, not even mine. I'm assuming Blueprints.
Clair, Obscur,
Clair, Obscur.
Blueprints.
I guess I don't know what else would go up there, but those 2 are for sure up there. Everything after that is maybe a bit of a free fall.
Spoilers for what I've been playing. I think Hades 2 is going to be up there for me.
Not surprising. I need to jump back into that. I have it on, but I have it on Epic Games, and I don't have Epic Games installed right now. So it's the whole process of needing to install it and then sign in.
Why do you not have it installed?
How do you get free games? Free games,
don't
Crash.
ask me questions
Free games.
like.
Wait. Sorry, I need to just understand this. Why do you not have it installed?
I couldn't even tell you why I don't know. I think I had restarted my PC
Windows,
a while ago,
and
then I just never got around to reinstalling it.
Right.
That makes sense. Okay, I'm going to allow that, but that's still. I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, this one. Go on. What have you been playing? Talk to me about Hades 2. I've not played any of it, so.
Yeah, so just quickly, Battlefield 6, we all love it. Final Fantasy Tactics, been playing more of that, still great. And yeah, Hades 2, 1.0 released this like last month. It is just, it's more Hades, but better. It's like twice as big, tons of new weapons, loads of different abilities and unlocks. And yeah, there's like, they've added the extra thing of like building out like, while Hades wanted this thing where you could build out like Hades like home, like this, it feels like it goes like this extra level now, and like building all the relationships up with people, like kind of leans into it as well. And yeah, it's just been a ton of fun. And yeah, plays fantastically. I've been playing it predominantly on my Steam Deck, just so because I could just move it around the house whenever I need to be for the baby. And yeah, it runs flawlessly. And yeah, I've been having so much fun with it. If you are a fan of roguelikes, then yeah, you should 100% jump on this one. I think if you liked Hades 1, this has got everything you loved before and more. And yeah, it looks gorgeous. It plays brilliantly. The boss fights are fun. Yeah, I've got zero complaints about any element of this game.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I just don't care.
It's not Battlefield. I get it. Yeah.
I don't think Hades.
Do you know what it is?
Will be a game.
It's not Battlefield. It's not Silent Hill F. It's not Metal Gear Delta. It's not Borderlands 4. It's not Cronus.
It's not all the games that you were hyped for. Yeah, it's not Digimon.
No. I mean, too much. No, but legit, there's too much for me to play for the rest of the year. Where I'm like, Hades. Do I, like, I'm gonna have to play COD just to say that I've played COD.
Yeah.
What else is coming out? I feel like there's still more coming.
Outworlds 2.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad you are. I'm happy for you.
Thanks.
I did see that Supermarket Simulator also got added to Game Pass. So
yep. So we got.
Is that co-op? Is that one co-op?
Oh, good question. Can we have a look?
I would assume it's not.
We'll find out in a second as I do.
And the only reason I'm playing it on Game Pass is because my Game Pass subscription is still valid. So do not at me, because I know you're going to.
It's currently on sale on Steam, £11 in the UK. Online co-op, yep.
Arc Raiders comes out this year as well.
Arc Raiders, yes. That's
October 30th.
Oh, no. Oh, that's this month. Oh, no.
Fudge.
Oh, no.
I don't think I
Why?
can fit it in.
Why? They're like, why are they doing this to us?
Crash, what you been playing, mate?
I've just been playing more Digimon. I'm relatively close to the end of that game now, I think.
How you feeling about it?
Wow. Wow, you can beat a Digimon game. It can't be nothing else, guys, but
No.
it can be a Digimon game.
I haven't beat it
Great,
yet.
you know?
You don't know. That
Yeah,
might be
say,
it
yeah.
for me.
Good point.
This is where I usually like step away. I gotta go back to Ghost of Yotai now.
Do one
But yeah,
chapter.
I'm enjoying it. I think my sentiments with that echo the same. I think it's a really good Digimon game, but there's like some shortcomings of budget and voicing and stuff like that. There's some moments in the game where there's like audio that feels like it's missing, but it's not like the audio file isn't there. They just didn't design it properly. But I would assume that's because like budget went to like more cinematic pieces and stuff like that. There's places where like you see an increase in quality in the game, and then places where it feels more of the same that makes it stand out even more with the higher quality in certain parts. But overall, I think it's a really good game for a Digimon game. Not even just for a Digimon game. I think as a turn-based RPG game, it is a very good game. Yeah, I'll probably have more to say when it's done, when I have like full thoughts and opinions on it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, let's get into this week's dashboard then, boys. Starting off with some ominous messaging from ex-Halo Studios art director. They have left the company and shared something on LinkedIn. I know nothing about this one, so I'm going to kick it over to Despawn. Despawn, talk to me about what's going on here.
So this is taken from John Clark over at Xbox Era. Writing on LinkedIn, Glenn Israel, who was with Microsoft's Halo Studios, former 343 Studios, he was the art director for Halo Infinite. He shared a rather ominous post on LinkedIn, which says, "As of today, and after 17 long years, I am officially no longer contributing to the Halo universe. There is little more I can say for the moment, though I intend to share this particular story in its entirety when it is absolutely safe to do so next year. In the meantime, I have a message for anyone and everyone who needs to hear it. I know that the state of our industry seems dire, but never forget that you are free to choose. No illusion of security, no promise of wealth or fame or power is worth trading away your health, your dignity, your ethics, or values. And no one can force you to. Stay strong, take evidence when necessary, and find where you belong. As always, I'll be here if you need to talk." So, yeah, to me, that reads like this dude had some serious issues working within Halo Studios, and decided to step away. He's under an NDA, so he can't talk about it for now. And yeah, once the time is right, he will be able to speak on it. But yeah, I think it's one of those things of just like, wait to see what he has to say.
Can I go out on a limb and say what I think happened?
Go out on your limb. Which limb?
AI. It's got to be AI art.
Yeah,
that's where my mind went with it as well.
It has to be the after 17 years somewhere, clearly passionate about Halo, clearly happy where he was. You don't leave somewhere after 17 years and then speak like this if it isn't something that you think is a detriment to not only yourself and your art and your craft, but also the industry at large. I think what he says is quite powerful as well, to be honest with you.
I think the line about your dignity, your ethics, and your values kind of alludes to that a little bit. Yeah, for sure.
Where does that leave us though? Because you're, bro, like, what the hell? Like,
I know.
Wait and see.
Xbox. I know we're calling my Xbox at me, but god damn Xbox, you're in some big doo-doo at the moment.
Like I say, I don't want to like just jump to conclusions, even though that is kind of part of our job. But like, yeah, none of this reads good. The fact that he's like talking about the state of the industry and is like having the ability to choose where you go and what you do. It doesn't sound like a guy leaving on happy terms, for sure. It doesn't seem like a guy who wanted to leave in the first place. But he's made an ethical decision from the way it reads to no longer be there. So
I don't. Yeah. It doesn't sound like this is the case, but it could also just be him disgruntled with something not to do with AI or something like that. It doesn't. It really does read like it's AI or something in the workplace that he can't like stand around. But I'm just, playing a bit of devil's advocate. Don't fully know what it is.
You're right. Yeah. It could.
It's
It
probably
could.
not. It's probably not.
Yeah, I mean, a follow-on from this is obviously the rumor that there's a Halo remake coming, Halo 1 remake from the same studio that did the Oblivion remastered. So they're apparently the rumor is that they're working on the Halo 1 remake. So maybe he's just not happy that another team has been given Halo. Who knows? It could be that.
It could be that as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Potentially, yeah, could be. Interesting. I guess we'll find that in a year's time.
Yeah.
I mean,
What do we think? A book? It smells like a book.
Oh no, this is another LinkedIn post for sure.
Ah, okay.
I think it's a very
Podcast?
long LinkedIn post.
Podcast.
Jason Schreier podcast.
You know,
Sit
honestly, yeah, it could
Why
be
not an
that. It could
MXM
end
podcast?
up being a.
I don't think we got the clout. I don't think we got the clout for it, boys. I don't think. Maybe.
Sometime. We got a year. We got a year for the clout.
We got a year to build ourselves
But
up.
this does say that, like, that does also read like 100%. Whatever the Halo thing is what's planned for next year as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Next up, Ubisoft have apparently cancelled a post-Civil War Assassin's Creed. This got posted everywhere over the internet. And this is taken from GameFile, Stephen Totillo,
yeah.
I think I said that right. Writes this. In July of last year, word began to trickle through Ubisoft that an ambitious new installment of the company's top franchise, Assassin's Creed, had been cancelled. The new game would have brought the history-spanning series to one of its most modern settings, the Civil War. Let's just stop there for a second. Crash, would you have wanted and would you have liked to have played an Assassin's Creed game set in the American Civil War era?
I think it would have been. I think there are interesting stuff old Ubisoft could have done with that setting. I don't know if I care for like what modern Ubisoft. Not to say that they would have made a bad game or something like that. Just my personal interest with it. I think they could have done something interesting with it. Because I do think there's a lot of like history to play around in that time period. I think my only gripe with the game during that time period is it would feel way too modern for me for an Assassin's Creed game.
I get you. Yeah, but can I call you out for a second?
Go for it.
They did Mirage and you didn't care.
Yeah, because Mirage just wasn't a good game. Like, I don't know.
It was fine.
I don't think Mirage was a good game.
I felt like Mirage was literally what people like you wanted, like older styled Assassin's Creed.
Mirage wasn't a modern day Assassin's Creed. It was a look back. I wanted them to take that old formula and modernize it.
Oh yeah.
That was like uprising an old game more so. So instead of like a Resident Evil 2 remake, it wasn't a Resident Evil 2 remake. It was a HD version or whatever. Is the way I would look at Mirage. That's what it felt like to me.
To you.
Yeah.
I think they definitely did modernize it. It just wasn't what you wanted. No, they didn't? Okay.
I really don't think so.
Again, I disagree, but that's fine. Despawn,
hi.
Would you like to have played a Civil War Assassin's Creed game?
I'd be interested to see what they do with it. But let's be honest. Like, I don't need the headache of having to see the comment sections around it.
So this is where I come down. So again, for people who don't know, this is the rumor is that it's been cancelled again. I think it's hard for me to talk on anything like this, obviously, because number one, I know certain people that work in the studios, and I work very closely with Ubisoft, obviously. Taking away the game and if it's cancelled and all this stuff, right? As somebody who has to deal with the internet every single day and saw what happened with just them having Yasuke, and the hint of him being a slave, and as I said in my preview when we come back and I played it, I remember talking to you guys being like, yo, they're not shying away from the fact he's black and stuff like that. And I remember the internet just, even to this day, they do not like that character. Mm-hmm. This game could have been a 10 out of 10 masterpiece in Assassin's Creed history. And the bad faith commenters of our industry, and we know exactly who I'm referencing when I say things of that nature, would have turned this into an absolute shit show.
Yeah.
And I am tired. That's honestly how I feel. It sucks, man. Could you imagine running a rank in the KKK in this game? Oh my god, it would have been amazing. It would have been amazing. And I have no doubt in my mind that I would have probably loved this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like, talking about, like, the rumor is obviously Civil War era, you play a black slave and you kill the KKK. I was like, all of that sounds great to me. I love Django Unchained. I think it's fantastic.
This game, if this game would have come out 5 years ago,
10 years ago, yeah.
10 years ago,
yeah. I mean,
let me say it like this. And I'm not getting political, but before Trump was president, I think this game would have. Everyone would have called this the best game ever. Like the world would have loved it. Well, now in this world where I walk outside and I'll bring it back to British politics, and there's England flags everywhere, and I'm like, hey, I'm English and I feel a type of way still. We live in a very different world now.
Yeah, I'm an old white guy and I feel a type of way about it. Yeah, you know. But no, like, I mean, the way I look at this is like, look at one of the most talked about side quests in Red Dead 2 is when you kill a bunch of KKK members, and everyone loved it 10 years ago. And
same thing for Mafia 3. Mm-hmm. Like, the big thing was in that game was like killing the KKK and that as well, and everyone loved that part as well. Yeah. It's strange. It's strange to, again, Assassin's Creed. Okay, do you think it's a good idea that they cancelled it? Because again, there's two sides of this right now, right? From the internet. The internet very much right now, not my opinions, I'm saying the internet's opinions are very much, you guys are a bunch of bad words because you didn't do it, and you've let the other side win. And then you've got other people on the other side being like, yay, we managed to stop this thing happening before it even happened. Like, it's very much a strange conversation happening about this being cancelled.
Yeah, it's a weird one because let's get political about it. Like, the current climate is so volatile at the moment. Like, I mean, let's just say, like, we've had murders about disagreements in ethics. Yep. So yeah, like, it makes total sense. Like, for a start, Ubisoft are currently in that situation where they need a sure thing every time. So, like, they've got the new deal with Tencent and things like that, where, you know, like, everything has
subsidiary and all that.
Yeah, they're looking for, like, guaranteed hits every time. And then on the flip side of that, they've also seen the fallout from Shadows. Do we think we ever got sales numbers on that? But, like, I'm knowing the usual fallout from a Ubisoft game being released, it's never hitting the market that they want. Do they want to then open it up to another one like that?
I don't know if I agree with that.
You know,
Shadow. Because the reason I say that is because the Odyssey and Valhalla did amazing, but because what I would have said beforehand was like, oh, if it did amazing, they would have been shouting about it. They didn't shout about the fact that Odyssey and Valhalla did amazing.
They just kept putting out content.
They just kept feeding. They just kept feeding that audience.
Yeah.
We haven't seen that they're stopping with Shadows yet.
That's true. That is true.
Well, we've only so far got the planned content that's in the battle pass. That if you pre-ordered the game, you got it for free, and if not, it was $24.99 for everybody else. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't know if I agree with you on whether or not it was good or bad. Now, I don't think it done as well as those two games. I will say that because of the dialogue around Ubi and the game itself, again, like we said, about its characters and things of that nature. But yeah, just to put that out there, I don't know if I agree.
I also think Shadows came out at a time where less people are interested in Ubisoft in general. Like, every single game they've put out lately has been warranted or unwarranted, viewed negatively to a degree. Whether you look at Avatar, whether you're looking at the Star Wars game, whatever it is, like, there's always, like, sort of, whether it's somebody who's like, oh, there's some sort of DEI thing in the game, or whether it's just people who don't even care about that stuff, where just like, it's another Ubisoft game doing the same old Ubisoft stuff. So I do think Shadows came out in an unfortunate time on multiple levels. So
It's another game that came too late, right? We're talking about this game coming way too late. Shadows, when we needed the Japan AC game, we needed it 5 years prior. Is the issue, and that's the problem with making video games. Making video games is hard, and they take a long time to make. So yeah, it is a shame. It is a shame. You don't know where the world will be by the time your game comes out. Like
especially with a studio like Ubisoft, and this will go for like EA or even a Sony or Microsoft, is like you're such a big studio that you don't know how the reception of your studio itself will be at the time.
Of course,
so you can release a 10 out of 10 game, and people might just be like, I don't care about a Microsoft game or a Sony game or a whatever game.
Yeah, Ubisoft don't have that same cachet, right? Like if they put out a game that reviewed a 10 out of 10. I still think people would be like, yeah, but I'm not sure. Yeah, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure, you know? Like, you would never just get, like, they don't have, we're going to talk about Clair Obscur next, right? Like, that studio's working on its new game. We already know they announced that, right? And everyone's just like, yep. I'm in.
Yeah.
It'll be 8 out of 10. That's a 10 out of 10 for me.
10 out of 10 in my head. So that, next story, Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is getting a free update featuring new dungeons, enemies, bosses, and costumes. This is all going to be totally free. Which is absolutely crazy. They've done some other updates as well. You got like new text and UI game localization into Czech, Ukraine, Latin America, Spanish, Turkish, Vietnamese, Thai, and Indonesian, bringing the total of supported language up to 19. New costumes for each of the expeditioners, I guess, giving even more customization options for players throughout their adventures. Challenging new bosses for late game players to overcome, and more, which is crazy. I kind of thought they would just stop supporting this game, if I'm honest. But I thought they would, because they're a small studio. The game has done what it needs to have done. They have become millionaires and rich. Like to me, it was like, cool, let's go work on the next game. I didn't expect them to make any updates.
I'm not surprised they have, because they have like a lot of what Clair Obscur does is like, it's a very old school mentality of games. And I'm sure that they had stuff they had on the cutting room floor that are like, I really wish I would have gotten to this. And if you look at like old Kingdom Hearts games, Kingdom Hearts always released that final mixed version that was like, here's a bunch of cut bosses and levels and stuff that you can go and play through now. And I'd imagine this is stuff that they had planned for like the base game that they had partly worked on but didn't finish, and they saw the success and they're like, cool, we can take our time with our next game. We don't have to rush it. We can kind of just go back and finish this up. Which I think is really cool. I think they could have charged $20 for everything that's announced here, and people would have happily paid for it.
Yeah.
Depending on what it is. We don't know what it is, but there is like story content and stuff like that. I think there are people who would have just good faith bought it, even if it might have not been worth the $20.
Yeah, like
I bought the 10.
I bought the skins.
Oh, 10 even, sure.
For the game, yeah, like just because like I wanted to support them, and like, I'd give them money for an update like this for sure. Like new locations, new boss fights. Yeah, I'd be yeah, sure, fine, take it. Like this studio can do no wrong. And I kind of agree with what Precious. Yeah, yes, 100%.
I'm at a dilemma. So
me too.
Don't have Game Pass.
Okay.
So it's like, if I get it, I don't want to get it on Xbox, which would mean getting it on Steam and playing through it all again. And that is the dilemma.
That's not a dilemma.
It's
that's
not
the best
that
thing ever.
long though. It's not that long.
And you get the joy of playing it again.
Yeah, I should play that. I shouldn't play everything. I should drop Digimon. I should drop everything else I have to play and just
wait
play
till the update
Clair
comes
all over again.
Yeah, when the update comes, obviously.
Yeah,
I don't have any information on when the update is coming, unfortunately, but they have announced it nonetheless.
Yeah.
I don't think I can go back.
Really?
Maybe.
No. I still have all like the end dungeon.
I haven't done any of the end game stuff.
Yeah.
Any of it.
I'm like halfway through New Game Plus. What the hell?
Yeah, but you got a kid and you still got so much time. I don't generally, I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I don't understand how you play, beat, and work as hard as you do.
Skill in it?
No, it's not skill.
There's something more.
It's something
more. And the kid's still alive. And the kid's still alive.
You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job, mate. You're doing a great job. That's all you got to do. Yeah. Last story this week. We have got Call of Duty, alluded it to it earlier. Call of Duty skill-based matchmaking critics celebrate victory after Treyarch confirms open matchmaking as the default for Black Ops 7 multiplayer. Yeah, I mean, this is obviously big news. Obviously, to go along with this, they've done an extended 3-week right now for the game as well. When does this drop? Because I thought this was coming out. Yeah, I was under the understanding it was coming out like not yet. No, this comes out literally
November 14th.
next month. Yeah, next the 14th of November. Yeah, they put an extended beta out right now for people to play, obviously to try and compete and take away players from Battlefield, but that wasn't going to happen.
No.
But yeah, this skill-based matchmaking stuff, I've not even thought about it in Battlefield. Is it there?
Yeah, I believe so.
There's still, to a degree, going to be skill-based matchmaking in Black Ops 7. It just won't be as extreme as it has been, from my understanding.
Right.
And I could be a little bit wrong about that.
Also, just to jump in it quickly, like, forgive me if I'm wrong, but didn't they do a test where they'd set like one of the previous Call of Duties to open matchmaking and everyone hated it?
Not that I remember.
Possible, but I don't remember that either.
I will look it up and see if I can find the story for it, but I'm pretty sure that was a thing.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out as well as either Activision or the players who are a fan of it hope. I think what it's gonna lead to is a smaller player base a lot faster.
Yes.
But the benefit with Call of Duty is it has Warzone. So the people who are like, I'm not going to play multiplayer will probably jump in and play Warzone. But you have Battlefield around this time where it's like, maybe some of them are just like, I'll just stick with Battlefield with my friends where we can just fuck around and not care and not have to try hard.
That's how I feel.
But who knows the state of Battlefield in a month if it's all just try hard sweats holding the perfect sniper spots. I think.
See, I just don't know because of the destruction in that game. Because of the destruction, I just feel like you find the perfect spot on top of something. I'm just coming through with C4 and blowing the building up.
Yeah, it's because there's so many. It's 64 players, right? 32 on each team. It's hard to just hold a spot regardless.
In certain modes, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Interesting. Does this excite anybody? It does excite me a little bit.
No.
My biggest issue with skill-based matchmaking is me playing with other people, especially on stream, who are at such a high level that when you jump in their lobbies, it just isn't a fun game anymore.
That's
I kind of like the fact that this will now. There's going to be a me on every team, and I might be able to kill him 5 times and feel good about myself.
Yeah, so this is the problem. Like, this is great for those situations where, like, you are constantly matching or playing with high-level gamers. It kind of, like, levels the playing field a little bit. But for the everyday kind of normal person, I just feel like this is going to be a net negative.
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Like skill-based matchmaking is there for a reason, right? It's to kind of give you a even tier feeling every game, and to like.
But it never does. It never fucking does.
I don't know.
It does more than people think. I think people just don't. People don't realize it because you haven't played solo running into a team of like people who just shit on you constantly.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going to end up. I think people underestimate how many people actually play solo.
You gotta remember, I was playing X Defiant, and I was the team shitting on everybody. It was so good.
I'm so glad people still play X Defiant. That's fucking amazing. Yo. Shout out to X Defiant. I'm so glad that game's doing strong. Man, you still shitting on people in that game, Fix?
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
You're like, I relive those memories all the time.
Every day I think about that game every day. I put it this way, I can't say too much about an opportunity that I'm doing, but it come up in a meeting the other day, and I was just like, oh man. We were so close to greatness. So close.
With X Defiant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did really, really like that game.
You did.
I was in. But now my squad. Problem is, it's like the same with Battlefield, right? My squad's ready to go, but I can only have 4 people. Like, I need bigger squads. It's never going to happen. And the game doesn't make sense for bigger squads either, by the way. I'm just saying. But I need bigger squads, you know? Like, Anyway,
12 medics and a sniper. Let's go.
exactly. Let's jump into Guess That Game, Crash. What is Guess That Game?
Guess That Game is the game we play on the podcast where I pick out a game, or whoever's hosting that week picks out a game, and the other 2 or 3, if Matt decides to magically show up one week, who knows if that'll ever happen, ask yes or no questions. I will then answer those questions at the end of the allotted time, which is 1 minute and 30 seconds. You guys will then guess the game. At the end of that, there will be a trivia question for a bonus point. Are you boys ready?
I will be after I tell you the points, Crash. They're currently sitting like this. 24 points for yourself, Crash. Matt has 3. Despawn, 21. Big MC Fixer, 21. And guest host Ramacafri, 1.
2 points away from Matt. I'm impressed.
Honestly, I might give him one of my points.
Yeah.
We should all just give him enough points to
I'm going to say, Crash, do you want to give him
my
like
points,
3?
okay?
Yeah, just give him 3.
I'm not just giving him my points, okay? That's not
then it can be nice and even for the 2
You know what?
Every
all the points you guys are in this podcast.
Goes for McCaffrey.
We can go to McCaffrey. So if you guys get it wrong, I'll give my point as well. So you guys choose how you guys want to do that. No?
No. I'm trying to catch you. I'm sorry. You're not losing a week on me.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
No way.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go despawn then fix.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me open up the wiki. I don't have the wiki open.
I'm gonna say make sure you can see what the game details are. Yeah.
I apologize. I was looking at my phone like I don't want to show the reflection. The reflection to what?
The reflection of what? Yeah.
Reflection to nothing. Okay, I gotta get in the mind of Crash. Mind of Crash. Mind of Crash. Mind of Crash. Crash, have I played it?
I honestly,
start the timer yet. Let's start the timer.
Who can tell? Who can tell? The timer is started.
Xbox 360 generation.
No.
Xbox One generation.
No.
OG Xbox.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh God. Is it exclusive?
Yes.
Is it a multiplayer game?
No. To the exclusive, it was exclusive console at the time.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever, yeah. Oh God. Is it an RPG?
No.
Is it a male protagonist?
Yes.
Is it a action game?
No.
Is it a shooter?
Yes.
Third person?
No.
Okay, so okay. Is it an Activision game?
Nope.
Is it owned by Xbox still to this day?
Nope.
Okay. Is it a EA game?
Nope.
Is it a Ubisoft game?
Nope.
Is it a Capcom game?
Nope.
Is
it a sci-fi game?
Yes.
Okay, sci-fi game. Is it
question mark on the sci-fi.
Okay, we'll come
I'll
back
give
to
you guys an extra like 20 seconds.
Oh, okay, cool. Is a pass for now?
Is you said is there a ball guy on the cover?
No.
Have I played it?
You don't know.
I would think that you have played it, Despawn, but I don't know that you've played it.
Okay.
That's got to be time, right? Jesus.
It is time. It is time. I'm
Okay.
going to give you each one more question because you guys seem pretty
no,
far off.
Can you give me a rundown? What's the rundown?
Yes.
What's the rundown?
So we've got
Exclusive?
OG Xbox, exclusive, not multiplayer.
I'm going to give you guys a hint here. When I
Okay.
say exclusive, don't think like Xbox owned game at all. It's not like,
Yeah, but I know a lot of the. Okay.
We'll get to that. So not multiplayer, shooter, first person. Oh, not third person, you said, but you know.
not third person.
Sci-fi with a question mark?
Did we ever get if it was sci-fi?
He said yes with a question mark.
I would have previously labeled this sci-fi, but it doesn't actually say sci-fi on the wiki, so I don't know if it's actually a sci-fi. Is my thing. I would have assumed it's a sci-fi game. I don't know if that answer is like enough for you.
Yeah, no, I ain't got a clue.
Is there a sequel in this game?
Yes.
I think I might know.
Yeah, you still have your question, Despawn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you another 45 seconds.
I
30
don't-
seconds
No,
to ask a question.
no,
Yes,
Come on, no, that's fine. I don't have another question. I have a guess, but I don't know if it's. I doubt it's right.
Alright, you go first. Go on.
Okay, is it the game Black?
Fix your
That's
guess.
EA. I think it might be Jet Set Radio.
Unfortunately, you both are incorrect.
Okay.
It is Half-Life 2.
Exclusive to original Xbox?
Yeah, it was not on PlayStation. It was on PC. I specifically went back and said.
No. Forget PC. I don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the orange box.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And I would 100% say that Half-Life is sci-fi.
Yeah, that's
no,
why I
absolutely.
was like, I don't see it there, but I'm pretty sure that it is.
It's Half-Life. You fight aliens with.
Yeah, there's the gravity gun and stuff
futuristic
like that. But I was
weapons,
like,
yeah.
I don't want to throw you off with that because I don't. It's not saying it's technically where that. It's not anywhere there. Whatever.
Yeah, no, okay. I don't hate it. Yeah, I don't hate that.
No. Hey, it's good. It's good. Do you know what? When I think of Half-Life, I don't ever think of Half-Life 2.
No.
Ever. I only think of
The
Half-Life
OG.
1.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
I thought you had it when you asked, well, is there a sequel? And you're like, I have an answer. I was like, oh, I think he has it.
No. No.
Also, Jet Set Radio is 100% third person.
Yeah. I thought so, at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is Jet Set Radio a shooter as well? I don't know if it is.
I ain't got a clue. I never played it. Never actually played it. Don't have a clue.
Jet Set Radio is basically a futuristic version of Tony Hawk's in rollerblades.
Yeah, that's
I didn't know if you shot. I didn't know if you shot on rollerblades. I couldn't
No,
tell.
you tag things with spray paint, but you don't shoot anyone.
Chris, have you got some trivia for us? You get a point,
Yes.
by the way, for stumping us. But what do you any trivia?
Yes, I do have trivia. So the game came out in the year 2005. On Metacritic, there are 5. It's in the top 5 games for the games released that year on Xbox. I'm going to list off the top 5 games. You guys have a chance to earn 2 points, or you can earn 1. The 1 point option is, and you guys can do both at the same time. If you happen to get both, you happen to get both. The 1 point option is you tell me where in the ranking Half-Life 2 would be. The 2 point option is if you guys can rank every one of these games in their correct spot.
Okay.
Bloody hell.
I'm going to start off listing them in no particular order. Motorsport, Forza Horizon Motorsport, Tom Clancy's Ghost Theory, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Ninja Gaiden Black, and then Half-Life 2.
So you got, I'm writing them down. Forza Motorsport.
Yep.
You have to give them time. I'm writing them down.
I thought you had already written them down and you were double checking. Forza Motorsport, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Ghost Theory, Ninja Gaiden Black.
I'm not that fast at typing.
Yeah.
I got you. Go on.
Ninja Gaiden Black.
Mm-hmm.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Yep.
And Half-Life 2.
Okay. So Forza Motorsport, Ghost Theory, Ninja Gaiden Black, San Andreas, Half-Life 2. Okay.
Half-Life 2 was 4th on this list.
You think it was 4th? Okay. I think it was 2nd on the list.
Okay. Do you guys... I'm just going to be honest. There's no point in doing the whole guessing thing here.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
both wrong.
Both of you are incorrect.
Okay.
Half-Life 2 was number 5 on the list.
Wow. Okay.
At a 90 meta score.
I was going to say 5.
Forza Motorsport at a 92 came in 4th place. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas came at 93 in 3rd place.
Wow.
Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Ghost Theory and Ninja Gaiden Black both in the 1 and 2 spot at 94. They have Ninja Gaiden Black here at 1st place. I would have accepted if you put them in either way because they have the same score. But yeah,
interesting.
Yeah,
I would have thought it was higher. I would have been with Despawn.
Yeah, I didn't expect San Andreas to be that low as well.
Yeah, I mean it's a 1 point difference between the other two, but I would have never expected Tom Clancy to beat out Grand Theft Auto or Splinter Cell to beat out Grand Theft Auto, but that was back in the golden days of Splinter Cell, I guess.
Yeah, when they were good. Yeah. Fair enough.
Did Splinter Cell games get bad, or they just stop making them?
A mix of both.
Yeah.
I think sort of what's happening now if you ask certain people about Ubisoft games, it's sort of what happened with Splinter Cell, where they got very samey to a degree and they didn't evolve. Like the first Splinter Cell was revolutionary to like stealth games at the time, and then it just stopped being that. And I think that sort of led people to be like iffy on the franchise, but I don't think they ever got particularly like bad.
Because the last one, what was the last Splinter Cell?
Yeah, I forget
Blacklist?
I believe that was the last one.
I think I might be right. I think Blacklist was the last one. All right, anyway. Get sidetracked. Let's go into Fixer's Sack. Remember, you can email in my Xbox and me podcast at gmail.com, or you can hit us up in the Discord like these lovely people have. Trenchford says, you're given £300 or $300 for a year. You can only use that money to buy games with. That's all the money you get. Do you use the money to buy games, or do you use it to buy a year's worth of Game Pass? Meaning you can only play Game Pass games for a whole year.
I just want to put this out there. If it's $300, you cannot get Game Pass for a whole year.
Well, you can in the UK, hence why. I'm
just saying.
Yeah.
With conversion, you'll have enough. Let's just say that. Yeah, with the
conversion will give you enough. Yeah.
Well,
here's my question. Caveat. Am I Mimi or am I not MC Fixer anymore? Am I normal Joe Schmo?
I think you're normal.
Normal Joe Schmo can't email EA to get code.
Yeah, I think you're normal Joe Schmo.
Joe Schmo, you're not getting codes for games. Okay. Like the only way you can play a game is via this.
Is if you buy it or it's on Game Pass.
Yeah.
So next question. Sorry, I'm asking a lot of caveats, but I feel like it's important. So I can go back to what I used to do, though, right? Where I buy physical games, beat them as fast as possible, trade them in, and then you reuse that money.
This doesn't say that you can't do that.
Yeah, it just says to use the money to buy games. That's it.
Because I'd probably go.
I don't think Game Pass is I wouldn't pick Game Pass. I would say buy games.
So
the problem with Game Pass is
we're talking about Game Pass now as well, right? We're not talking about, because the problem is with this price increase is they're banking on Fable, Halo, Gears all being good, and then us wanting to pay the extra money. Mm-hmm. But we're not talking about it in the future. We're talking about what we get on Game Pass right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
don't know.
I
it
think
says
even if you.
Sorry to put in. It says like here you get given £300, so you get given £300 now, and then you've got the next year to look forward.
What do I do?
Yeah, what do you do for the next year? Like, do you buy the games that you want to play? And once you've finished that £300, you don't buy any more games, or do you pay for Game Pass and hope that they put something good on there? Me personally,
buy the games that I want.
I'm Game Pass. Like, I'd buy Game Pass. Like
the way I look
at it is,
I don't think you really are, Despawn.
No, I am, because 3 of like the top 10 games for the year for me are on Game Pass. Like, I think there is going to be Game of the Year quality games that I am going to spend countless hours with and have fun with. That I'd be okay with that. I'd be all right taking the gamble on Game Pass.
I can't pick Game Pass because Lies of P is no longer on Game Pass. So for me, it's like, okay, the game comes out, they drop DLC or something like that. I don't know when the game is going to be pulled out. I don't know that. And then also, it's just a case of like, the value I have in Game Pass is based off the games that I would actually go out and play, or I would go out to pay to play, not the games that happen to be on it that I'll play because I have Game Pass at the same time, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like Clair Obscur, 100% value on Game Pass. Blueprints, no value on Game Pass for me, because that's not a game I would have went and bought to play. Not to say it's not worth it for people who do enjoy it and all that. It's just, for me, it doesn't hold too much value. So yeah, for me, it would have to be buy games. Like, I like to play what I play, and I don't want to have to compromise on that with Game Pass. Of like, I'll play what Game Pass offers me to play.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm perplexed. I really am. I think I would go back to physical media, and I think I would take the £300. I would buy games. Again, because this is how my brain would work, right? I would wait for games to come out. I'd probably wait for them to come out by a week, and then I would check websites like eBay and Vinted and all these different places, and I'd buy them physically, beat them as fast as I possibly could, like giving all my time over to these games, not taking my time with them, and then trading them back into a place we have over here. It's called CEX, and then building up my vouchers. And then every time a game goes in, I'm able to sort of beat it, take it back in, and I'm just slowly but surely dwindling away at all the money. That's what I think I would do. Because this question also means I can only play Xbox games and Xbox Game Pass. So what about Nintendo? What about PlayStation? What about all these other platforms? I don't just game on Xbox. So I think I'll be able to stretch that £300 a lot longer and be able to get all the experiences that I would want out of it by doing it smartly. That's my answer.
If you can't buy physical games and do that,
if I couldn't,
do you get Game Pass in that case?
Game Pass all day long. Yeah, because again, if I'm the way I look at it,
I just want to say this real quick. You wouldn't be able to play Resident Evil next year.
Yeah,
like that is not so, okay. Cool.
Yeah. No, I know. But you don't want to put me. Don't put my back. Look, don't put my back against the wall, Crash. Yeah. Don't do it, because I'm telling you right now, I'll find a way to play Resident Evil.
Yeah.
You don't want to know the ways. I'll find a way, but I'll find a way.
now you're breaking the fucking rules of the game.
Crash, rules are made to be broken. Okay. No, if you want me to be truthful, I'd probably end up like most people who watch me now on Twitch and stuff, right? I would live not in a bad way, but like I would live vicariously through other people's playthroughs and then watch it. I'd have to watch it. I'm 9 games deep. I have to know what happens. Like, and if I have
You're
to
not waiting a year. Yeah.
I'm not waiting a year to know if Leon's in the game and if he passes. Like, I have to know. Like, that's like, so I'd end up having to just watch playthroughs and things of that nature, which I totally understand. I get it. It makes perfect sense. But yeah, it's a horrible scenario. Please don't ever put me in this situation. I'm very lucky. I have a Haley. She'll buy me Resident Evil.
I pick Game Pass and I get Resident Evil. I got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, exactly. Can I take Game Pass and Haley's wallet, please?
The reason I just look with digital, I'm not big on owning things. It doesn't matter to me usually. But like I say, I've been doing this in my life. I've got it here. I've got Metal Gear Delta physically, and I have Silent Hill F digitally. I didn't get codes for either of those games, and I know for a fact that and I did it with Mafia as well. As soon as I have beaten them, owning them digitally, I'm never going back. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Maybe Metal Gear Delta is the only one, but Metal Gear's for my own collection anyway, so I don't mind having that physically. But I'm not going back to these games afterwards. So it just made sense in the way that I play and consume games nowadays to do it this way. So yeah, that's where my head goes. Like £300. £300 is a lot of money.
It is.
It's not a lot of money if you're buying games at full price.
Like I say, you could buy 5 games.
But it's also not.
No, but you can get more than that. Like, I hate that. I just hate that conversation. You can get 5 digital games for that, but if you've only got £300,
but that argument's also just dumb because not every game is $70 to $80. Like, you have so many like $20.
You can't even get 5. It's $350. You can only get 4.
Yeah.
Get 4 on a packet of crisps. Can I buy a packet of crisps with this £300?
You can, but that's less money for video games.
That's fine.
So.
That's fine.
Good question, though. Good question. But yeah, that's where our heads are at. Next one and last one comes from Origin Cookie Man, who says, in an era where industry analysts, e.g. Matt Piscatella, via Kind of Funny, are reporting gamers' spending habits for the majority of players being 0 spending annually, which model is best for gamers? Free to play, subscription, $80, AAA. Games are not $80. Why are we doing this? I really hate the fact we keep doing this. Like, this conversation where prices just keep changing. When was the last time you paid $80 for a game?
Mario Kart World. Well, I didn't. I paid $50, but
you didn't even pay $80 for that because you got it in a bundle.
But if I didn't and I wanted it,
but you did.
But I did.
We keep moving the goalposts. It's so annoying. Like, why do we keep moving the goalposts and pretending that things are worse than what they are? Look, I get it. We had a hyperbolic conversation last week about Game Pass. Everyone was emotional. I still stand to this day that I think Xbox are greedy bastards, and they've done what they've done pure greed. But what is the... Stop saying games are £80 or $80. They're not. And stop confusing the pound and the dollar like they're the exact same thing. They're not. Like, it's so annoying.
Also, if the prices were 70, it would still be like an incorrect argument as well. Not every game is priced at that point. If you look at Clair Obscur, if you look at Blueprints, if you look at Hades, so many of these games aren't at that price point.
And take into account physical versus digital as well. Like, nobody is forcing you to only play digital games.
I mean, if you have a Series S.
No, but we're talking about...
But even on Steam, you can get the games for cheaper than the...
Oh, yeah.
On
but that wasn't the comment. The comment was that no one's forcing you to play digitally. That's like Steam is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair.
When's the last time you bought a physical PC game?
They don't make physical PC games anymore.
There you go.
Yeah, no, you're right. On PC, yes, you're correct.
Yeah,
but I think it's such a nuance. But what I'm saying is, it's such a nuanced question, though, right?
Like, so, okay,
let's answer this question.
The question, yeah.
Well, no, but I'm saying let's answer this question, right? If you only play free-to-play games, like, what's the best model? Depends on what system you own. Right?
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
now the conversation's so more nuanced than just what is the best.
So which model is best for gamers in the industry? I mean, if people are spending no money and they can get access to free-to-play games, that's the best model for them.
Of course.
Yeah. What's best for the industry? It's not free-to-play if they're not paying any money for it towards it. If they're not buying skins or anything else, then
I mean, I mean, the way free-to-play games, all free-to-play games function, even your Fortnite, is that there are whales in those games who just spend a buttload of money on the game. Which is how every single free-to-play model works.
South Park taught us this years ago.
Did it? There you go.
That's how I learned about what a WoW was through South Park. Like, and I've been working in the industry for as long as I have. I didn't know what a WoW was. Like, I generally didn't. So, look.
Just to clarify, you know what an actual whale is, right? The thing in the sea, and you know what they are.
Yeah,
it's not a mythical creature fix. It's a real thing.
It's not. I know. Yeah, it's not a unicorn of the ocean.
No, okay.
Seahorse.
What?
No.
Unicorns are not real?
Yeah, they are. Don't even.
Yeah. They're just rare. Yeah.
Oh, they're rare. That's why I've never seen one. Makes sense. Makes sense.
There's not a lot of them.
The real question is, and you can't. I don't think you can say, for the industry, right? Because for the industry, it is everyone pays $100 or £100 a game. That's what's best for the industry. We all pay way more money for the game. Like, let's talk about it from. Let's change the question and talk about it just from gamers. Like, what is the best for gamers?
Free to play.
Depends on your circumstances. Like, it's such. I hate to say it, but it's such a not. And I don't mean this in a mean way, Orange Cookie Man, at all, right? But like, my answer is not going to be the same as Despawn's answer, and it's not going to be the same as Crash's answer. It's not going to be the same as your answer, which is not going to be the same as Eldozo's answer or anybody else in the communities, because we all have different amounts of money. Like, we learned this with Game Pass, right? The Game Pass conversation was very much I don't think it's that bad that it's gone up in price, because you can afford $22.99. Now, for somebody who could only afford $15.99, this is the worst thing on God's given earth. Like, I can answer this question right now. I'm in a very lucky position in my life where I do okay through my career path, and so does my partner. So even if games went up to $80, I would still be playing every single new game that comes out that I'm interested in. Because I'm lucky and I'm privileged to be in that position, right? And again, I've been this lucky but before I had a job. Crash has been my friend for a long, long time now. Haley would buy me anything. I generally mean that. Like, if I said to Haley bought me my first Xbox One. She bought you know what I mean? Like, she bought the first PC that I owned. Like, so it's such a new. I know I sound passionate, but I am. But it's such a nuanced question because it's so hard to answer. Like, I don't know. What do you think, Despawn? Help me.
Best for gamers. So yeah, again, this is where the nuance comes in. I think I'm going to take a different route to it. Free to play on paper is probably best for gamers because they can just play games for free. But if every game was free to play and they didn't spend no money on it, no games would get made. So the industry would die. So they'd have nothing to play.
Suck.
Yeah.
I think people forget that. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
know we live in a world where some free-to-play, I would say 10% of free-to-play games are good, and the rest of them stink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a little bit
But
hyperbolic with my numbers.
yeah,
there.
no,
I
I know
don't
what
think
you
you're
mean,
wrong
but
about
yeah.
that.
Like,
But even if you're looking at paid games, I'd say the same is true as well.
yeah,
sure,
let's
but
say 10% nail the gameplay loop, the rest of them have some egregious monetization.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's
Doesn't mean the
thinking,
gameplay is bad, but like, you know.
Yeah.
No, I get you.
But yeah, like I say, the nuance is like, yeah, if everything, like, as a gamer, if I didn't have to pay any money to play any game, that's the best model for me. But I
Yeah.
know for a fact that if that was the model that everyone went to, like, we would have no industry in like 6 months.
But I don't think anyone's going to sit here or anyone's going to answer that question and go, yeah, I look forward to paying $80 for a AAA game. But
Yeah, but even
Depends on the
even if
game.
you go to, I think the
No!
problem is even if you go
You
to
want
the
it for
subscription
free.
thing,
Well, yeah.
even if you go to the subscription thing, you fall into the same issue of like every game that gets made can't get made solely off of a subscription. They survive also because they sell games at the same time. So
Yeah.
the industry can't transition completely into subscription service. It's like these three exist cohesively as one thing in the industry. Like you can't have any one of these be the main thing, except for the $80 price tag. That's the only thing that can probably exist on its own.
Because it doesn't
Yeah.
exist
If we're
right
being
now.
like realistic.
And
Yeah,
again, I don't
yeah.
have the full numbers here, right? We don't have the full numbers here about like the majority of players being zero spending annually.
Mm-hmm.
Like that can't be true. All of these companies are profitable.
Yeah, it's also a fact of like, you had the game space boom up during COVID. You have a bunch of people who just play Fortnite or just play Warzone. You don't have to buy
Roblox.
Warzone. That's a free game. They'll hop on with their friends. You have people who are low spenders who probably started buying Switches with Animal Crossing and still bought the new Switch for the new Mario Kart that'll never buy games. Like all these people are going into that conversation when gaming itself has boomed. And what we've seen is like the side people, like not the main people, have dwindled down. And that's the people that the industry is sort of panicking over, are the people who aren't spending as much money on gaming. I think the core game spenders are probably still as strong as they were back in the PS3 days or whatever. I don't think that side has changed that much. I just think gaming has gotten mainstream and grown so much that there's so many additional people in gaming that have started spending less because they don't care to spend money in gaming.
Absolutely. I think not only that though, not only that it's games are built to last longer now, right? We build platforms as well. Like you build Fortnite as a platform, you build Roblox, you build Minecraft, and Crash spoke so highly of Minecraft the other day, right? When it comes to mods and things, like gaming has changed. It isn't just the one size fits all of what a game is anymore. And again, I've just looked up the article for this to figure out what it is. This was all done on a survey. Again, not everyone tells the truth when they do a survey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it shows that only 4% of video game players in the US buy a new game, defined as not used or sold in a second-hand marketplace, more often than once a month. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
That doesn't I think be smart when you're gonna like ask a like. I'm not, again, this is not an Orange Cookie Man thing, but like the analyst jobs, and not just Matt, anybody, right, is to get clicks and get likes on Twitter and things like that. Like it is our job, right? They're gonna put out data that fits their conversation piece as well.
Just so we're aware. Just makes one, yeah.
The other thing is as well, right? Like what we're not accounting for here, right? So okay, people are not buying games as often. Cool, but they're also buying PlayStation Plus and Game Pass. That's why. Because they're getting quote unquote free games in PlayStation Plus. So if they don't, we said this conversation again before, right? Where it's like, if you've only got 2 hours a week or after an evening, or you only play on the weekend, and you're like, oh, cool. I think PlayStation Plus this month was Alan Wake 2, Last of Us Remastered, and another really good horror game. What was it? Damn. I can't remember what it is. Why would you buy? Why would you go and buy Silent Hill F if you're like, oh, I haven't played those 3 games and they're all horror games and it's horror month?
There's also people who bought Valhalla last year or whenever and are still just playing through Valhalla.
Yep.
that haven't gone to Shadows, that haven't switched games. There are people who play nothing but Warframe or whatever it is, or people who only play World of Warcraft every month, don't play other games. Like there's so much nuance into the discussion of the gaming industry that like boiling it down to any one sector is kind of impossible to do realistically, because everywhere you look, the spenders in a gacha game are different from the spenders in an MMO, are different than the spenders who play Call of Duty, that are different from people who play sports games. Like there's so much variation in gaming that nailing down a conversation for like what's best for gamers and the industry, you'll leave certain people unsatisfied by any answer you give realistically.
Yep, agreed. All right, interesting question. I appreciate it, Orange and Cookie Man. I don't know how to answer it, is the issue, but I appreciate it creating a good conversation piece. So thank you. If you want to write in, my Xbox and Me podcast at gmail.com or hit us up in the Discord. Let's plug, and get out of here. Maybe not Despawn. Hit me, go on.
I was just going to say the game that was added to PS Plus this month was Goat Simulator 3.
Super horror game.
Oh,
so
and Cocoon.
scary.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Alan Wake 2, Goat Simulator 3, Cocoon.
Oh, there's another one. There
You
was
should
one
definitely
we've
play
had.
Cocoon.
Wait, Last of Us is in there though, right?
Nope. It might be an
They
idea
gave,
to the PlayStation
Last of Us
collection,
was-
but it's not the PS
Last of
Plus
Us
game.
was added to the PlayStation collection for its anniversary or something, right?
That sounds about right for Last of Us Day.
Yeah.
No, so wait, stop. Wait. Alan Wake 2.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I need to get this right before we get out of here.
I've got the PlayStation blog in front of me. I'm reading it from there
PlayStation Plus
directly.
monthly games for October are just one game short of a triple threat. Blah, 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 blah. This was written by Jay Scott over at Game Rant. Silent Hill 2 is coming to PlayStation Plus Extra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go. That's what I got wrong.
Right.
So it's Alan Wake. Okay, so there you go.
But yeah,
and
Resident
Evil 4 as well, I think, is on there as well. So,
Okay.
okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. All right, let's plug and get out of here. Crash, what are you plugging this week, my dude?
I was going to plug podcast reviews, but nobody's left a podcast review, and I'm sick and tired of you people ungrateful for this
You
podcast
people.
not leaving.
What do you
a
mean, you
review.
people?
What do you mean by that?
I mean everybody, not me. I'm including you two in that conversation. You people.
I've left the
okay, everybody.
Wow, I've left the review before.
Have you
Me
left a
too.
review in
And-
America?
Don't forget, I'm going to Texas this year, Crash. I'm about to go on everybody's phone.
Once I see those reviews fixes out of that conversation, I'm just talking to you, Despawn.
But here's the thing: do you want to do that? Because then the US will be beating the UK.
Yes,
Game's a game, mate. Game's a game.
Game's
I'm
a
going to
game.
help him.
it fixes
Well,
like
he
I'm
needs
playing
it.
the algorithm. I'm not playing.
He needs it. He needs the help. Let's be honest.
I'm gonna shout out to the MXAM award show we're doing. I need people to go in there. There are categories, vote for it. I really don't want it to be where we're heavy handing stuff. I don't want to cherry pick the topics and stuff like that. I really want it to be a community thing. So if you guys can start interacting with that more, if not, come November, I'll probably just put up a list of categories and we'll call it at that, and then we'll see what we'll do for next year after that if we do one next year. So yeah, please go interact with that a bit more.
Despawn, what are you plugging this week, bud?
I'm going to plug the socials, MXAM official, pretty much everywhere. Go hang out and check out the short form review we did for Battlefield 6 single player, recorded by the wonderful MC Fixer, edited by the wonderful me, and Crash watched it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Cool. All right. Yeah, there you go.
Did you not watch the review?
I watched like half of it.
Half of it? You're not even helping
This
the
guy.
algorithm.
This
I
guy.
watched like half of
It's
it.
a minute long.
I watched like half of it.
Was it not good?
Look, no, it was good. I watched it when I woke up, and then I found out that a stream was happening. So then I had to.
You're such an idiot.
I just want to point out how these two decided a stream. The only thing they put in the Discord about the stream was Despawn saying, "I'll be good at 4 for the stream."
So
Not what day it was, not when it was, not nothing other than a time.
It
So here's
wasn't a
the
real
thing.
thing, Crash.
yeah, so here's the thing.
Okay.
Fix was playing Into the Dead or Darkest Days. Thank you for
Oh, I
the
didn't even
code
talk about that.
for the code for that. So I was watching that, and I was like, "We're playing Battlefield later." And Fix, I was like, "Are you streaming it?" I was like, "I don't think so, but I could. Let me check with my boss, which is Mrs. Despawn." and she was fine with it. So then I just dropped a message in the Discord say, yeah, I'll be good for 4.
Yeah, I was so confused. I was like, did I fuck up? Was I supposed to be? Like,
No,
did I mess up?
it was ridiculously impromptu. And then I sat there for an hour while the game unpacked. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, that was the best part.
So
he had to just watch my gameplay.
The first hour, the first hour of the MXAM stream was me watching Fixer. So his stream was up, and just us two in Discord just chatting. Yeah, so I was just
Sounds about right.
I was just commenting on his gameplay. And I was like, yeah, that's fun.
I'm cooking, bro. I'm cooking.
What about you?
What have I got to plug? I haven't got anything. I've got some really cool stuff coming up that I can't talk about yet. I haven't even told you boys what I'm doing actually. Decent might know actually, because he's in conversations. I might have missed it. Anyway, I've got a lot of cool stuff coming up. I can officially say I will be at MCM Comic Con / EGX this year. I'm going there on behalf of Ubisoft. I'm doing some work for them while there. So if you do see me, come bump into me, say hello. I believe I'm working the Friday and Saturday, but Sunday I will be free all day, and we are doing an MC Fixer IRL meetup on the Sunday as well. So if you're planning to be at MCM Comic Con and you listen to the show, we would love to absolutely see you. You've got myself, we've got Trix, you've got Haley's going to be there, a few others as well. So come through. I'm not sure if JoJo's going to make it yet. She said that she's still trying to figure out if she can book it off or not. Still tickets available for MCM. Not that I get paid to say that at all. So do it. I don't care. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. But the meetup will not be at MCM. So we're going to go do dinner, and then we're going to go do some sort of activity of such. Probably mini golf. Sounds like us. So let's make this a MXAM / MC Fixer meetup. Yeah, it'll be good. I'd love to see some people. So come through if you would like. I hope Crash might even be showing up. Don't do that.
Yeah, I might.
Oh.
Yep. Definitely.
Don't bring the baby.
I'll just climb over just for it.
Yep. You might see me. Fix, you got to carry an iPad around with you now. I'll stay on call with you on FaceTime.
Should we FaceTime? We can do that dinner date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just through iPad.
No, I can't. And when
How
I
long
do
is
the
the
dinner
flight
date
from
with you, I want it
Texas
to
to New York?
Long enough.
And how
like 2
expensive
hours
is
or something? It's
Expensive
probably
enough.
around when you come. It'll probably be
December is expensive, right?
It's gonna be expensive. Yeah.
Considering it was,
you know, the temptation to just come, Crash.
It's a 3-hour.
The flight doesn't bother me.
It's like
the
3
flight
hours,
doesn't
yeah.
bother me.
the
The flight really doesn't. You got to remember that 3 hours to me gets me to Spain usually, so I'm used to that at this point.
Yeah.
It's how expensive is it going to cost me to do one when I'm meant to be with my family in Texas to come to you for like 1 day? Probably too much.
It would be worth for 1 day. Yeah.
Probably too much.
I don't
right?
think it would be worth for 1 day.
I mean, gotta get back to the fam. You know, we've got presents and turkey to eat. Brisket, hopefully. I'll put that brisket. Anyway,
online about somewhere in the 100 to 130 range.
Well, return
One
flight.
way. No, it's 1 way.
Yeah, bro, that's $200. That's way too much.
That's also today.
Yeah, that is
not
today as
like
well.
December
yeah.
time.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, yeah, that's good shout. December. There we go.
Crash I might make
About the
Crash
same.
one day.
No.
No, you're not gonna meet
Do
him.
you know when you're coming, Fix? When you're gonna be in Texas?
The exact date. Let's
Yeah,
have a look.
come. Just dox yourself. Give us your address
Let's have
as
a
well.
look. I will be there in
Give me a wide breath win.
I got you. Trust. This ain't
okay.
Crash. This ain't my first rodeo on the internet, mate. Calm down. I will be there between roughly, potentially, the 17th of December, anywhere through till the 29th, let's say, hypothetically.
So $253
Return?
all the way to $432. No, that's one way.
No. I like you. I don't like you that much.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's
Crash,
not.
you cute.
It's a round trip. It's a round trip. It is a round trip.
You cute, Crash? Crash, you cute? You ain't that cute.
I think you're that cute. But
maybe next time.
I'm not going to be in
Daddy.
Texas. So
maybe next time. Maybe
next time. No, I
Anyway.
don't think it's worth it for a day. Let's be real.
You don't tell me what's worth it and what's not. I'm gonna come to get pizza. You tell me it's the best pizza ever.
I can take you to a good pizza spot in the Bronx.
I want a square one. Just square pizzas?
Detroit style.
There are places that no, Fix is not talking about Detroit. They do have Detroit style in Detroit.
Yeah,
Shit, no shit.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, you're talking about like a grandmother slice or a Sicilian slice.
I want the corner piece.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, I'm not a corner piece guy with us. I like the edge piece, but yeah, I like just the one crust
same thing.
big square. No, because you get two corners that are a crust rather than just one corner being a crust.
Yeah,
One edge.
Until next time, we'll love you, leave you, and see you later. Goodbye.
Piece of square.
Idiot.